This guy writes, my girlfriend's mom came on to me. The guy's 20. And although that can be very tempting, there's a whole MILF thing, and there's just kind of like that desire, maybe sometimes that challenge of getting with an older woman, getting with a mom. It can be enticing, but you can't do it in this situation, especially when you're dating her daughter. I mean, that really can F up a family if you do that, man. And you just kind of have to stay mature about that. And handle it. I probably wouldn't even bring it up to the girlfriend. I just basically say, hey, that's not cool, to the mom, and say, I'm not really going to bring this up. But, I appreciate it if you don't try this again. Just for the benefit of you, your daughter, your family, and also for me. It's not that I don't find you attractive or anything, but it's just that it's not a good situation to be in. Hey guys, I need some serious help. On Friday night, I stayed for the first time at my girlfriend's mom's house. Dinner was with my girlfriend, her dad. They are divorced, and I thought it went well, though I noticed that her mom was giving me looks. But I just thought I must be tripping. After dinner, my girlfriend and I went to her room to watch a movie. I was so tired, I fell asleep. When I woke up, her mom was standing over me and told me that my girlfriend left to drive her dad home and would be back within half an hour / 45 minutes. She immediately leaned over me and tried to kiss me. Yes, I don't know. Maybe there's alcohol involved, especially with the dad having to be driven home. Maybe she's unhappy about her situation. You don't know the dynamic with her and her daughter. Obviously, maybe a hurtful situation with her ex-husband being in that situation, and now he's leaving, and now she's feeling hurt, and then she's drunk, and then she's just acting how she's feeling in a moment out of desire. It's just, I know it's going to be tempting, especially in that situation, where it's so easy to do. But it's just like you have to be strong and be able to resist something like that, because I mean that's really going to destroy a lot. She said her daughter would never find out. I hesitated, but then I immediately pushed her away and told her to leave the room. Good for you, dude. When my girlfriend came back, I said nothing. Yeah, and that's probably what you do, and you probably, maybe when the mother sobers up, maybe you talk to her one more time. Hey, address what happened, recognize it. Obviously, this happened, and you say something kind of what I said earlier. It's just like, well, it's just not a right thing to do. I'm not going to tell anybody or whatever. We can kind of just keep this on the down low. But I just appreciate it if you never do this again, because that's really not fair to you, your daughter, or to me. I hesitated, but then I immediately pushed. Yeah, okay. When my girlfriend came back, I said nothing. I'm afraid she won't believe me. Should I tell her? I wouldn't, because, like, what's that going to accomplish? It's like sometimes, well, recognize that sometimes people act out of how they're feeling in a moment. She's probably drunk, she's probably feeling down, and she acted in that way. You can't basically just label somebody as, like, whatever you want to label them, like promiscuous, a slut, whatever you're trying to say, just based on one moment. Now, it's not to say that you don't forget this, and it's like, if it happens again, maybe you start to kind of accumulate enough about this person to know what they're like. But sometimes it is better just to kind of leave the situation as it is, to say, okay, this happened. It's like, I'm just going to let that go, and I'm not going to act on that. And it's really just going to cause much more harm than good if I tell somebody, or tell my girlfriend in this situation. So that's how I would handle it. Again, address the mother, recognize, the situation, and communicate that, hey, you're going to keep it on the down low, but just don't do it again. And then just stay mature, communicate in a mature way, and then just let it pass. And maybe don't put yourself in situations where this kind of thing could happen, where that temptation could be there.